thing that concerns me most is what our politicians in Germany, especially our chancellor, calls market-conform democracy. Yeah? I want a democracy-conform market. That's what I want. Yeah. And if you look at what happened in Greece, basically, and that is something I'm sure you will face in Spain, the same problem later this year, you will lose your sovereignty as a citizen. Yeah? Because the market will tell you, if you vote for Podemos, it's going to be expensive, really expensive. Yeah? And that is something which concerns me most. And I can only applaud the Greeks that they have not bought into that story and have really followed their hearts. And I do hope the Spaniards do the same. I'm not saying that I take any position. But what I'm saying is, whatever you vote for, don't vote for it because the markets may like it or may not like it.
¿El mercado quiere controlar las democracias?
Don't mind me saying that, Jody, but I think that's too naive. It would be something like, people sitting together in a back room, let's win the world. No, that's too naive. There's no such thing like somebody calling your prime minister or our chancellor or Mr. Obama and tell him, hey, tomorrow you do this, this, and this, and this. If I look at our elections in Germany, and I'm sure it will be the same in Spain, yeah, it was not about political visions. It was not about political programs. It was about electing which party costs you most. So you would have big tables, If you vote for the Greens, they're going to do this and this and this, and this is going to cost the average household X. And if you vote for the Conservatives, they're going to do this and this and this and this, and it's going to cost you that. Nobody was talking about political ideas, visions for Europe. That's one of the big problems we have in Europe. Europe is only about money. Who pays for whom, how much? And the politician today is more like a manager. Yeah? The ideal picture of a politician is like a guy who's managing a country like a factory. A lot of politicians get up in the morning and think, if I do this, what will the markets do? Yeah, we had, for a few hundred years ago, religion was the governing factor for government. The political acting was determined by religion. Yeah? Today it's determined by money.
¿Los mercados querrían tener sus propias leyes, que incluso estuviesen por encima de las leyes de los países?
I think that is a tendency at the moment which is very obvious to me. Yeah, we have a very, I think you don't have it in Spain, but we have a very vivid discussion in Germany about this transatlantic trade partnership. It's a new treaty between the US and the EU, including Spain, about, dropping tariffs and regulations and stuff. And under that agreement, there are independent courts of law, which are completely detached from the governments or the law in the country. Yeah? We have those already at the World Bank and so on, which means that you can take, as a company, you can take your case to a court which is basically independent from national jurisprudence.
Detrás de los mercados hay personas. Yo no sé si esas personas, con la crisis, han aprendido algo o tienen ganas de hacer las cosas de otra manera.
No, not really. Nothing has changed. And I'm talking about Spain and Greece and France and so on. Yeah? And it's a mystery to me, especially since the markets, as you call them, are sold to us like very rational things. Yeah? So everything is very rational. And rationality implies learning. Markets don't learn. I can tell you that because I have experienced it myself. I had people, who have lost 20 million with Argentina. And 2 years later, they were begging for new Argentinian paper. And I told them, you have lost 20 million for 2 years ago. And the guy goes, yes, but this time it's different. No, they don't learn. It's something which common sense doesn't grasp, but markets don't learn. I'm not afraid of the next financial crisis. It's going to happen. Whether it's going to happen in 6 months or a year, I don't know, but it's going to happen, no doubt. The wrong people will get rich, the wrong people will get poor, and 2 years later, everything's fine again. and we start from the scratch. What I'm concerned about is the social political consequences. Yeah, what happens to our society? Yeah, you know, what's going to happen if Syriza fails in Greece? Will it be the dawn? Yeah, look at France, Finland, the real Finns. Yeah, there will be elections in Denmark, I think, this year. They will have a very nationalist government, and that is something which really, really disturbs me. And it's not unrelated to the financial crisis. Yeah, but let's say the pure financial implications, I don't care about.